Hey guys, it's Jill and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another week in my life vlog. I just got an email saying that a package has delivered, so I'm going to show you guys. Sephora, they did there was actually some issues with the Canadian app slash website, but they were doing a 20% off one-time code, which apparently wasn't working for Canadians. I had to contact customer service in order to get my own unique code for this to work. I got a sheet mask. This is the Dr. Jart, it is. The Ceramidin one, and I've tried this cream before and I really liked it. It's just so expensive, so I haven't repurchased it in a while. And then I got 2 lip balms because I'm running out of the ones that I have currently. The first one is a new one that I haven't tried before. It is the Glow Recipe Bingzu. This is the Ice Bingzu flavor of their glass balm. And then I got the Laneige, and I have tried this one before, not in this flavor, but I have the sweet candy one currently, and it's almost done, so I wanted a restock of it. And this is peach iced tea, which I feel like does smell a little bit fake, but oh well, I don't care that much. As long as the scent is not like super overpowering that it gives me a headache. Talking to you, Ole Hendrickson. I have the blood orange one. Sorry, I think I was saying that wrong. The Ole Hendrickson one. And the blood orange flavor is just so overpowering. But I did smell the strawberry one that my friend had, and I felt like that smelled a little better. But honestly, I'm a little scared now because I don't want to spend like the $32.50 to end up not liking the smell again. But anyways, I'm going to open this now. This one looks like a bigger tube. Oh yeah, this one's 15 grams, so you get a little bit more of it, but it was also like $5 more. And I heard this just smells like fruity. It looks like the applicator of the Summer Fridays one. Yeah, I would say it's just like a nice fruity scent. And honestly, I like the smell of this one better than this. But I'm going to try out this Bingzu for today because it is new to me. And I think this flavor is also new to their collection as well. So far, I like the feel of it on my lips, but we'll see how long it lasts. Oh, big yawn for little Cocoa Puff. It's been hard because lately it's pretty cold, like -10, 15. So we're going on very, very short walks because I don't want her to get like her paws hurt or whatever, or too cold in general. But normally when the weather's good and it's not -1,000,000, we will go for like 3 walks a day. So she's not sure now. Maybe we'll do some training. Want to do some training, Buns? I just took Cookie for a walk and it was way hotter. I put 2 coats on, so like a small puffer coat and then my big puffer coat over top, and I was honestly sweating, so now I'm in a t-shirt. And I just wanted to do a little update about this guy, and I like it. It was very slightly gritty though, and I did see a few reviews that said that. However, it was kind of like, oh, some batches maybe are slightly gritty and some are fine, but I did notice a little grittiness. I just feel like I can't go wrong with the Laneige one because I put it on after the walk. It is not gritty at all. I think it just feels really thick and nice on the lips. And the other thing about this one is that it feels a lot thinner in my opinion. It is more so like a lip gloss. My Kindle is updating, so I'm looking on my phone, but I want to try to read another Christmas book. In this vlog, I think I'll do a full-length novel. In my last vlog, if you've seen it, I did a novella and it was not working out for me. So I'm looking at Merry Little Christmas. So it is published on October 28th. I did download it last month on November 15th. So I think it's actually like an interconnected series, but in the description here it says we have the tropes of a holiday Christmas romance, brother's best friend, fake dating, grumpy sunshine, small town hockey, Christmas competition, workplace romance. I don't love workplace romances, so I'm going to look at Snowed In and see what this one is more so about. Okay, this one is also fake dating. I think I will start this. It seems a little bit more up my alley. Hey guys, it's the next day and I got some more snail mail. This is Analog Club. This is the 3rd edition of Analog Club, so they're pretty new as well. And the first thing that she gave me is this little print, which is very cute. It says, "Waiting for Christmas." We have a bear, a bunny, and some presents. And I plan to frame all of the prints that I get from these mail clubs and making a wall of all the prints, which I feel like will be really cool. Here is the letter, and I already read it, so I don't need to read it again. But I also got a Polar Express sticker, which in the letter she explains is because that was one of the first Christmas movies she watched as a kid. I have another sticker. This is a little snowman that is holographic with like star holographics, which is really cool. This cute little bear print, which has like a little candle wick at the top of it. And this next item is what really drew me to this mail club, and I just thought it was unique. I hadn't seen any other mail clubs do it. This is a Victorian token. So it's origami, and it opens like this to reveal a message, which is so cool. And all the drawings she did herself. And as you can see, there's just so much detail put into this. And I really appreciate just how much time and effort she's probably put into folding these. I know she posted an Instagram or a TikTok, I can't remember, saying that she takes hours folding these little items. And today I honestly haven't really been doing that much because I've just been cleaning the house a bit. We are having some friends over tonight, but yeah, I was just vacuuming and cleaning up the kitchen and stuff with my headphones on, jamming out to Tate McRae and Sabrina Carpenter. I'm currently waiting for Paul to get home, but maybe in the meantime I'll read some of the Christmas book that I started yesterday on Kindle. It's the next day now, and after our friends come over, we usually go out for lunch, brunch, whatever it is. Today we went to Pho and Vu. We've been here before, super cute. And I've also liked everything I've gotten here before. We've been to other locations as well. A few of us got some pho. I got some broken rice chicken dish, like a vermicelli type dish, but it's not vermicelli. Paul got bon bon hui, so good. And the decor is very nice in here too. After I wanted some bubble tea, and I was really craving like a milky one, kind of like the one from the alley, so I chose this. It was okay. I think I should have got it a little more sweet because I only got 30%, but it wasn't bad. I just got regular tapioca pearls in it. But here are all of the other options. There's really so many to choose from. And then here's me putting the straw in, and then we're just walking back to the car here. Hey guys, it's been a few days since I last filmed for this vlog. I got called into work for 2 days, so I was busy there. But I've since read quite a bit of Snowed In. I can't remember exactly how far I'm in. Let's see. I'm almost halfway at 44%, and I am really enjoying this book. We have our FMC, her name is Megan, and our MMC is Christian. They are not childhood friends, I would say more so childhood acquaintances, and they now live in the same city in Dublin and have kind of reconnected after quite a while. And it's Christian that comes up with the idea to fake date so that they can go home together for the holidays. He can get some people, and mostly his family, off of his back because they've been asking him like, oh, when are you gonna get married? Like, do you have a girlfriend, etc, etc. I guess it would benefit her because she just needs, in general, some support. It actually starts off with Megan leaving her fiance at the altar, who is another guy from their small town. It's been years and years since she's last stepped foot in her town, and Megan at first is pretty unconvinced that this would be a good idea, but eventually agrees. So now they're in their hometown, and immediately she runs into her ex-fiance, who actually has a new fiance, which in that scene she's a little bit upset about and shocked, I guess. Christian's there to support her the whole time. He is very much in tune with like her emotions, I feel like. And they've already gone through with meeting each other's families, even though they were already aware of each other's families from childhood, but officially meeting as boyfriend, girlfriend, I guess, now. Some of their siblings, though, are not too happy with the idea of these two together, which is kind of weird, honestly. For example, Christian's sister is not very welcoming or happy with them being together because Megan's ex-fiance was her like rugby coach or something, which like who cares. And at the same time, Megan's brother is kind of not super welcoming to Christian. So there's a little bit of family drama going on. So far, I'm really enjoying these characters, and I feel like the dynamics between the families are quite realistic, which I think is shown with Megan and her mom's relationship and Christian and his dad's relationship. And even the budding romance between Christian and Megan, I'm really enjoying that development thus far. But I think the only thing I will have some criticism on is that there are some conversations that we are just told about, like, oh, we talked about this and this and this, like our past, our jobs, and something or other. This happened a few chapters ago. I was kind of thinking at that point, like, I would like to see them talk about that stuff instead of just being told that they talked about this, right? So otherwise though, I think this is going really well, and I'll give you guys a final update once I'm done. Okay guys, I have another haul for you. This is from Miniijoyco. I got 2 free stickers here, and the one is cute. It has, this is Buns and this is Bubby. She is rolling him up in some wrapping paper, which is funny. I got 2 cards, 'Tis the Season and You're the Snow to My Angel. I got a calendar, which I haven't had a physical calendar in so long, and this is a coloring book one, which I feel like will be really fun. Well, that's January, and here's February. Super cute. I don't have markers though, so I'll have to get some, I guess. And the calendar came with this sticker sheet too. I already used the birthday ones for Paul and Mai's birthday, which are 1 day apart, which is kind of funny. I'm also subscribed to her mail club for the sticker tier, and I got this very cute holographic one that is Switch inspired. And I got this Asian snack sticker sheet, this free little coloring sheet, this rep sheet, which I believe she just threw in for free, this Omamori shaker keychain, which is already out of the package. It says luck, and it has, you can see those little charms in there, which I plan to put on one of my purses. And you get to choose one of your zodiac, or not one, but your zodiac sign. And mine's a bunny, so it came with a free little bunny sticker too. And then I got these. This is from her new collection. It says, I'm just a girl and you're doing great. And then these items all here I got for my niece for Christmas. And they are the Sanrio collection, which she's phasing out so she can focus on her OCs, Buns and Bubby. They're super cute. We got, I actually don't know the names of all these. So I know this is Twin Stars, this is Pom Pom Purin, Hello Kitty. I forget this guy's name and this guy's name, I'm sorry. But I got extra freebie sticker sheets too. This is also a rep sheet, which is super cute, and another rep sheet. And I'm also going to give this to my niece because I got it over here, but I'm going to give this rep sheet to her. And this additional little coloring scene, I have 2 of them, which I'm pretty sure Etta, the shop owner, gave me a bonus one, which is super nice. But I'm also going to give this to my niece too. I'm actually doing another check-in before I finish this book. I'm at 72% of the way through on chapter 26. And this book's been so good. We have the tending to wound tropes. We actually have it a few times. His little sister was being very rude and unwelcoming and just honestly like a brat, but she eventually came around. And even for Megan's mom's gala, like her Christmas gala that I guess she runs every year, his little sister offered to make her a dress, so they end up being on good terms after that. And then it's funny because at this gala she runs into her ex. His name's Isaac. I don't know if I said that before. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, he reveals to Megan that his fiance is actually no longer his fiance, and they're not going through with a wedding. They've actually broken up weeks and weeks ago, but they're just pretending to stay together for his dad's sake, for her dad's sake, something like that. I can't remember. Which is just kind of ironic considering what Megan and Christian are doing as well, but she obviously doesn't tell him that. And then he kind of wants an explanation from her, being like, why did you run away from the altar, whatever. And I kind of love it because she's standing 10 toes down, being like, I actually don't want to talk to you about this, and I don't really owe you anything at this point. It's been 5 years. and then she just removes herself from that conversation. And a little bit later, it is revealed the reason why she actually ran away from the altar is actually due to the fact that he is scum. So basically, she really wanted this job opportunity, which was going to be a few hours away from where they lived, and she went through the interview process, was very confident that she was going to get this position. However, her ex ended up emailing the company on her behalf saying that she was no longer interested in the position, and she found that out, I think it was the day before she was supposed to be married to him. So after that happened, she was like, there's no way that I can go through with this wedding because I can't stand him. And I do not blame her at all, because that is just crazy that he even thought about doing that. Because I guess in the past he didn't know that she found out about this sabotaging. So when she told him like recently, he's like, oh yeah, whoops. Yeah, what a crazy guy. Now we're at the part where they're actually snowed in, as per the title, and Megan and Christian are at this luxury cabin, and they have to stay there for a few days, including Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it seems like, because there's just a crazy storm going on and they cannot leave. Now they get to spend some quality time together because they've had a few rifts, and they did kiss around the 60% mark. Now I'm really eager to see how this relationship will continue. I just think that these characters understand each other so well, and I'm really rooting for them. After they kissed as well, it's a little interesting to me because they kind of establish each other as friends with benefits, which is not the direction that I thought it was going to go. And it's not like they hooked up or anything further than kiss since then, but yeah, that's kind of what the status of the relationship is, even though we know that Christian is really into Megan, and Megan is trying to decide whether or not she's reading too much into his actions and whatnot, and she's like, is he pretending? Is he actually into me? I don't really know. I think they're just both scared to bring up the topic. So that's where I'm at, and the rest of today is going to be so fun. We're going to go to a restaurant for a pop-up dinner. This restaurant's usually open just for lunch and breakfast and lunch, and the theme tonight is seafood, so I'm really excited for that. And then after, we're going to go to the movies. We're either going to see The Housemaid, which comes out today, or Avatar. I think we decided the other day that we would see The Housemaid tonight though, and then next Tuesday on cheap night we would see Avatar. But we'll see once Paul gets back what he's feeling. I kind of want to see The Housemaid though, so hopefully that's the one that we end up choosing. And I'll bring you guys to the dinner so I can show you. I was so excited for this because last time we came was a month ago and it was so tasty. And I think I said that the theme was seafood, but here is the menu. And they also had a wine pairing too, but we didn't get it. The first one was probably the best, this tuna on a corn tortilla that was fried. Oh my gosh, so tasty. This was also really great as well. They were so cute and crunchy, and if I could, I would have this all the time. This salad was so good. We were actually surprised with the portion of the pasta, and for dessert we had this lovely trifle, which was great. Alright guys, I finished Snowed In, and I'm going to be giving this 3.75 stars. I feel like usually Christmas and holiday themed books get like a 3-star from me, but this one was pretty good. I would say above average from the ones that I've read at least. I didn't care too much about the side plot with Christian's brother and his brother's girlfriend, but I did really like that Christian was just so thoughtful, and I thought that him setting up the projector and the little fireplace outside for Megan was just really sweet and showed how much he knows her. And this is also when he finally makes his move to tell Megan that he actually has real feelings for her and he doesn't want to just pretend to be in a relationship with her and actually wants a real relationship with her, which I love in romance books. Overall, I would definitely recommend this, although when I have this posted, you probably won't have too much time before Christmas. But if you want to read it before the New Year's too, I feel like it would still be a fitting time. And that's going to be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you've read Snowed In, please let me know your thoughts on it in a comment down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you guys in a new video really soon. Bye!